Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Tuesday. It is September the 9th, 2025. It's 999. Interesting. All right. Let's find out how we're doing today. A little advice from the Divine Spirit. How's the collective doing? What do we need to know? I was admiring the moon last night and this morning. She's got a orange tint to her. We call that the harvest moon around here. Oh, yes, the death card. Out with the old, in with the new, but boy, is it a slow process. Speaking of the moon, it's always a reminder. It's kind of got an orangey glow, too. Always a reminder that not everything is as it seems. We need to really tune into our intuition. All right? Moon phases and how God uses them is important. Thank you. Thank you, Wings. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Yeshua. This is, he steps in and goes, that was me. Okay. The moon phases out with the old are going to happen with moon phases. They're kind of like stages. Okay, I understand. Now the Emperor in this is going to represent God using Mr. T here in the U.S. Now, don't look at him as just a U.S. leader. He is a world leader right now. He has kind of everybody in the palm of his hand here. All right. From God's authority, Trump's nothing special in the aspect that he's doing it all by himself. No, he's getting his authority from God. All right, we're still doing this juggle thing, time and money, time and money, time and money. It's where our brain is currently. All right, the star card, hope, is the huge part in this. Healing. God is showing me the stars and the moon. Watch what they're doing. Watch what phase we're in, what is showing. Like some days you might be able to see Orion a little better. This is a Pleiades card. Let's pay attention to the astronomy world right now because that he's telling a story. All right. Your RV is coming. This is giving and receiving of funds and deciding who gets it, who doesn't. See, weighing the scales, right? And there is your collective celebration. So basically, he wants you to pay attention to his moon phases. If you're still juggling and you're like, when's this going to happen? Oh my gosh. I want you to pay attention to his billboard, his great big billboard in the sky. He's showing us when it's going to happen. Now, well, Jen, you tell us. I don't know. I did the Bible talk on phases and what's coming. Biblically, using scripture, the best that I could discern from it myself, using what Popmoney has used, Dennis Carolyn, Modern Day Prophets, Kim, things like that. Pinpointing the exact day, I don't think anybody's been able to do that yet. If you can, beautiful, share. All right. So this is letting us know as far as the financial market, out with the old system. The new system, they've had to work on it to make sure that it was perfected. This is a master craftsman. I'm going to keep working on it until it is absolute perfection. God's money is perfection. The white hats are in charge and they're still doing their thing. That's a Yeshua card. He will let us know. We will get word. I know your heart and soul is there right now. I know that's not all of it, but according to the energy, When people are going through hard times, the hope and optimism that comes out of it is from dreaming and hoping and wishing. Wish upon a star. I could solve a whole lot of problems, not just for myself, but a lot of other people if this would just happen. God is letting you know, I know that. I'm not early and I'm not late. I'm always on time. Okay? All right. Now, this was a good reading. It's encouraging. Let's just pay attention, basically, to his giant chalkboard. Okay. All right. Let's bring in some tokens. Okay. Thank you, Wings. He's talking about the seasons. Equinox is included in this. All right. Good to know. Okay. We got a pile here. Oh, speaking of the moon, it's the crescent moon, number 18. All right. I'll have to look up the moon phases. Now, if you were in the Bible Talk, I did print out the moon phases for the month of September. You might go look it up. And the 18th, maybe it is. I don't know. 43 is the menorah. That is always a hedge of protection by the Creator. 134 is the family. I love this because God is saying, I am going to reward my children their faithfulness. You don't have to be Jewish. Okay? But it's symbolic. Just like symbolism will be their downfall with the evil, symbolism in faith in a divine Creator comes in all forms. Okay? 22, this crazy white rabbit. Thank you. Thank you, Yeshua. Yeshua's in here pretty strong today. The 22nd is another day. Jewish feast days is what he's reminding me of. Well, Rosh Hashanah is on the 22nd. 133 is this open book. Now, I'm going to double check these because I don't want to misspeak. 134 is the family. This is about spending quality time with family, but it's also dealing with family members. Maybe you have some breathing down your neck, poking their nose in, bringing drama. Remember to set your boundaries, okay? All right. 18 is just simply the moon. Dreams, nighttime, blocked intuition. Let's try to open that back up. The greatest way to do it is prayer. Pay attention to your dreams. Many yesterday in the show were talking about fear of going to sleep. The enemy will also try to keep you from going to sleep because there's important messages that need to be downloaded to you, and he doesn't want you to receive them. Well, you know what to tell that fucker. Yeah, I said it. Hey, come on. It might be early, but let's just say it like it is. All right, 22 is the white rabbit. New information and a new adventure. And the road of enlightenment. I like it. 43 is the menorah, guided by the light of God. He's showing us when all this is going to happen. Well, Jen, I can't figure it out. I can't either. But we trust. 133 is this open book. It's a book partially read, distracted, something left unfinished, no closure. The unfinished part is that 8 of Pentacles. There's something that has got to be refined. Okay. Excuse me. So it's remember, silver is being the process of silver being refined is a very long, slow process. Now, the distracted part is interesting. We're so distracted by the financial aspect of this that we're not seeing all the other things that go along with it. Okay. There's just more to this. Thank you. Yeshua says it's all about sovereignty with him. Okay. 43, 18, 22, 134, and 133. All right, we'll pay attention to this. I will go and search the moon phases this month. There's a lot to it. And the Jewish feast days. We'll study that a little bit deeper. All right, let's try some buttons. All right, we got a handful today. 57 are the dice. 79, somebody's lighting a match. Don't be burning nothing down today. 38, eat your cupcake. Behave yourself. 33, somebody's hanging on your every word. Actually, thank you. Yeshua says you need to hang on to my every word. Okie dokie. 42, Infinity Road. This is the world of unending possibilities that's coming. That's encouraging. All right, 79. Let's look up this striking a match thing again. On fire, creative inspiration. You just continue to figure out this infinite world that you want to live in. I don't care how short it is or how long it is. You work on the creative side of what you want it to look like. You know, there's an old phrase. I need to light a fire under you. Okay. 38. We get to eat cupcakes. I like that. Someone thinks you're very sweet and beautiful. Cherry on top. Exceeding perfection. Thank you. Hey, boy, he's talking to me. Now you might be in love, but this love is coming from the divine creator. He thinks that you are so precious and you are so sweet and so beautiful. You think that you've got something sweet coming. He's going to bless you so hard that it'll be a cherry on top. It's going to be beyond measure. Well, alrighty then. We thank you. We give you all honor and glory, Creator. The dice. Acting dicey, risky, unpredictable. Okay. That is the bad guys. We've talked a million times about what happens when you back an animal into a corner. They're the deadliest. They're unpredictable. All right? Keep your head on a swivel. Because the devil knows God's plans of what he's going to do. Now, does he know every little intimate detail and move? No. But it's that act of desperation. We don't know what the enemy is capable of. While God is planning this beautiful world for himself and his kids to do good things, the devil's unpredictable in his nastiness. Yes, Winks. He said, numbers, please. Okay. 33, 42, 57, 38, 79. You just keep making your plans of what you want to do. God will provide the resources. All right. Calaveras. All jumbled up and backwards. You want this one or not? No. Okay. He said put it back. That's just fumbly fingers. Now, if you need triple confirmation that the moon is important. Now, if you watched the show yesterday, look at the number. Remember when we asked when's it going to happen and you got 2 2s? It's number 2. So everybody has homework today. What's the moon phase? What are the twos? 15 is a sword. That's receiving messages. 39 is the bridge. We're connecting the pieces. We're connecting the world. Wings, okay. That's old school country there. He said, remember the Judds? Love can build a bridge? Yeah. Okay. The references that he gives me in Pictionary, apparently we're playing Name That Tune as well. Okay. 24 is the spider, heavy on the intuition. Heavy into just as much as the deep state and the bad guys, the devil himself, have woven this web of deceit, and everything's connected. Everybody is connected to everybody else. God is just snipping them one at a time. Okay? Because that's what covers everything right now. He wants you to know that he has one that's divine, where everything is connected. 52, know your power. Know your freedom. That's what it's all about. Sovereignty and freedom. I am a child of God. I do not answer to mankind. Now, do we have to obey the laws and things like that? The common sense things, let's not drive like a maniac and kill people. Okay, yes. But understanding that you were never meant to be a slave. He is giving us the freedom back. Very, very intriguing reading so far. 2, 15, 39, 24, and 52. This one, that's 3 confirmations of the moon today. Okay. Let's bring in an animal. And a flower. Animals and flowers. 2 of the prettiest things God created. Besides us. What wings? Okay, I'm just repeating what I've been told. Before anybody says that I didn't cut and split the deck of the Calaveras, that was done deliberately. He said, stop questioning things. Okay. All right. Off your soapbox now? Okay, good. The raven and the orchid, insight and charm. Experience brings wisdom to finesse sticky situations. Expect to receive messages from spirit. It could be another reason that people are not sleeping at night. Divine Spirit really wants to come through and give you confirmation of things and questions that you have. Devil doesn't want you to sleep. He's kept you so busy battling and fighting that the anticipation is, I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. I don't want to go to sleep. Surrender everything to God. He's in control. Dolphin and the lotus. Beautiful, playful, and aware. Remember to have fun through all this stuff. Go lightly in life and be here in the present moment. Be happy right now. Are you going to be happy when all this happens? Yes, you are. But do we have gratitude for right now? We've been the lotus flower. We've been face down in the mud, nowhere to go, no light to be seen. And God came in and said, hey, look up here. We saw the light, and now we're blooming. We're coming to the surface. And it all comes from healing, and a raven also represents healing. Have a little fun. All right. Repair, evolution, and growth. What are we working on today? Besides moon phases. Now, if you guys figure out, you don't have to be right and you don't have to be wrong, but if you figure out something to the mystery and the puzzle today with phases and dates and things like that, leave it in a comment. Share. Nature therapy. Being grounded. Yes, we need to be grounded. Your soul loves to connect, to be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. Absolutely true. Before the weather turns on us, let's make sure, and even when it does, you can spend a little time out in the snow. That's all right. Don't get frostbite. But ground all that energy of frustration and fear and all that. Walk out and give it to Gaia. It doesn't take you 30 seconds to a minute to say a prayer and release all that and then feel her give back. Yesterday we were anchored in faith and, what keeps us, going for hope and optimism. And now we need to be grounded to this beautiful planet we live on. False narrative. Use your discernment. There is so much of this. This is a lecture that's not even needed. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Oh, interesting. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. I know where they're going with this. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. The false narrative, we're used to this in mainstream media, but that's not what they're talking about. How many of you have convinced yourself something and blessings are not going to happen because you don't deserve it? You're still repenting for things that God forgot a long time ago, but you keep harping on it. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, I shoulda done this, so I'm going to be lost in the mix. Everybody else is going to get it, but I ain't getting nothing. I don't deserve it. I'm too ugly, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm pulling out the tough love today because that's what they're saying. Stop saying those negative things. Never going to happen. Not to me. Stop that. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I have gratitude. I think God just gave you some more homework. Okay. Future prediction. I don't think there's a moon card in this, but you never know. What could we possibly see and expect? The world is a crazy place. Most of it is so nasty and ugly, I don't even want to watch it. People killing people, robbing people, knocking them over the head. Well, the devil is cornered. He knows it. So are his people. And they're going to act a fool. Pray for him. That's all you can do. It's in God's hands. Coerce and manipulate. They're going to continue to do this. We know this old game. It's a Fauci card. Let's watch him. What happens to him? More evidence. So we're still watching Bobby Kennedy do his thing. And everybody that went along with it. Military is active. All nations. Good, bad, and indifferent. Lots of this going on. Are you going to see it? Nope. You're not meant to. God knows what you can handle. And if you could see every little detail, you might go hide under a rock. Big news is coming. Wait for the announcement. Are you going to be so distracted and under that rock that you're going to miss it? Watch the royal family. Mr. Sausage Fingers, I know, we know. This is probably 8.0, whatever he is. I think Mr. Sausage Finger is going to be publicly announced exiting the plane. Do you understand? Watch William. And there he is, support role. Watch this royal family. William and Kate. Yes, I know she's not a blonde. That's not the point. Let's watch the royals. some information coming out of there. So my UK family, if there's something going on and we've missed it here in the Americas, please let us know. Interesting. This is ongoing. Don't be so distracted by stuff that you miss it. All right? There's just more things being brought to the spotlight. I don't know why Wings is showing me the Queen in a coffin, because that already happened. Not a clue. If you know, leave it in the comment. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know unless I go research something, but he showed me the Queen, lizard lady herself, in the coffin. She's already gone. I don't know. All right. Let's do some golden insight. What do we got? I do know that my dream state last night, I was in a classroom learning. And it was fun. I don't know what I was learning. Don't ask me that. But I know that I was sitting there and I was learning stuff. And I was retaining it. And I was enjoying it. I don't remember doing that in school. All right. Oh, gosh. I'm about ready to have turtle soup. I don't know about you. Don't rush it. Slow and steady. Slow move. We are moving forward, though. Remember, master craftsman. Got to get better and better and better. We got to perfect things. You got a couple extra we got a horse seat, too. Okay. Freedom, determination, endurance. That's your message. I think I can. I think I can. I know that's a train. I know, but it's the same message. Enduring to the end. Do you want your freedom? Are you willing to stick it out? You can repeat after me. I'm willing to stick it out. The mask, secrets, deceit, lies, hidden feelings, true intentions. This is an ongoing process. What their secret plan, their agendas are. Masks are being pulled off. I'd love to see the physical mask be pulled off, but this is more metaphorically. The bell is back. There's an announcement here. Okay, you got that in future prediction as well. Spreading the news, drawing attention. Okay, well that's interesting. Wing showed me that. Remember we just talked about don't be so distracted that you miss the big news. They're going to throw everything at you so you do miss it. They don't want you to hear it. Now when it comes to the RV and stuff, we're going to be flinging peanut butter so loud and hitting the walls with it that I don't see how we're going to miss it. But there's more things that we need to pay attention to. Don't let the peanut butter distract you from other things as well. Okay? Global. All right. Now this can represent travel, but just like the world card in tarot, it represents there's a cycle coming to an end here. Okay, so we have to end something and close the door, let God lock it up, weld it up, whatever, so we can open another one. All right? We are completing something. It's coming to an end. And when it comes to an end, ding, 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 there goes the bell. It's happening. Yes, it's slow, but your freedom's worth it. You got this. Hang in there. Interesting. Everyone go do your homework. All right? You're worth it. Don't let anybody convince you that you're not. Okay? All right. No negative talk. All that has negative consequences and slows things down. We're holding the line and we're doing a great job. But even those small moments kind of puts a kink in the cog. All right, we want this to run smoothly. Surrender to God. Know that He's in control. He's got your best interest at heart. Do you believe in Him? Do you know that you're worth it? All right. That is your message for the day. Let me know in the comments if you come up with anything. If you want to try to pinpoint a date We're watching Jewish feast days. We're watching moon phases. We're watching world events. And again, God loves you. And so do I.